Hello everyone and welcome to night number 2 of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre Hardcore Deathmatch Championship Tournament thingy. We're back in Tucson, Arizona, and the arena's finally loaded tonight. And here we go then, our opening 6-man elimination match of the evening. We have got Darby Allin, Jeff Hardy, Atsushi, Onita, Masato, Tanaka, the Big Boss Man, and Mr. Alfred Snow. I'm not sure that's his full name, but that's what we're going to give him anyway. As you can see, the arena has actually loaded tonight, which is nice. I mean, I probably should have redone it last time anyway, but there you go. It's going to be quite a nice show tonight, I think. I'm looking forward to this one. Got 4 more cracking 6-man eliminations. Of course, this is the first one. We've also got Shane Douglas, Raven, Matt Tremont, Zandig, Ricky Shane Page, and Ryuji Ito. We've got Terry Funk, Terry Gordy, Cactus Jack, Mance Warner, Abyss, and Spike Dudley. And we have got Hayabusa, the Necro Butcher, Sandman, Sabu, Bob Holly, and Sick Nick Mondo. So it should be an interesting one. Of course, we put 4 guys through to the second round last night and 4 more through here tonight. Yesterday, of course, we saw Chessman, we saw Taz, we saw Haku, and Bruiser Brody make their way through. And a hell of a lot of ranking points going around as well yesterday. Jeff Hardy with a twist of fate on the outside there on Onita, but doesn't go for the pin. Not quite sure why. I thought he might go for it there, but Onita now fighting back. Jeff sends Onita into the ring. I've seen Onita wrestle before in Combat Zone Wrestling, actually. It was a couple of years ago. I think they had a special night with him because he is a hardcore wrestling legend. So Big Boss Man is currently very high up in the rankings as well, remember. He had a very, very good rumble at the Legends Never Die pay-per-view. Jeff, to the outside with a senton. I think he might have missed. I don't think he got all of it. He might have got some of it. He's going to go for the pin on Boss Man anyway. The referee's out there to count it. 1, 2, and 3. Jeff Hardy must have got enough of that as he does get the elimination on the Big Boss Man. So Jeff Hardy gets himself a point. And I believe it will be starting the Dusty Classic next month to crown our first tag team champions. That's going to be a massive... I've decided, I think, I'm going to do a massive thing for that. Like, stupidly massive. So that's what we're going to do. Stupidly Massive is my my name. That sounds really dodgy when I said it out loud. It didn't sound that dodgy in my head, but now I say it out loud, Stupidly Massive is... does sound a bit of an innuendo, doesn't it? As wow, Al Snow with a boot to the side of the head of Masato Tanaka. Of course, I remember Masato Tanaka most for that incredible match he had in ECW against Mike Awesome. As Al Snow with the pin. Al Snow gets the pin over Tanaka. Wow. Al Snow with an elimination. Of course, we've seen Al Snow already once, and that was on SWE Dark last week, where he was part of the Job Squad group but lost to the Dark Order. I think we'll have another Dark this week, I think, before next weekend's pay-per-view. Darby Allin now with the arm of Jeff Hardy behind his back. So these are the final 4 at the moment. Jeff Hardy, Al Snow, Darby Allin, and Onita. Al Snow with a pin now on Onita. Oh, only a 2 count. I thought Snow was going to get another elimination there, you know. That would have been mad. Jeff Hardy slamming the face of Darby Allin into that turnbuckle pad, a boot in the spine now as well. Brings Darby Allin back up to a standing base, and Al Snow looks to try and get involved as well. I didn't miss Al Snow eliminate Onita, did I? If Onita gets up and walks away now, then Al Snow must have got a second elimination. No, Darby Allin's going to go out and work Onita. Yeah, I was going to say I didn't think he got eliminated, but the way that Snow came in and got involved with Jeff Hardy as well, I thought he could have done. Right, Al Snow. Leg breaker. Now turns Jeff Hardy over into that single leg Boston Crab. Onita now the big jumping DDT on the outside to Darby Allin, who's now rocking the Crimson Mask. I'm still a bit annoyed that we've seen no weapons so far in this entire tournament. We will see a lot of stuff in the next few matches, I must say. Only a 2 count. Yeah, then the singles matches that are going to be coming up, they will be, I think one of the rounds is going to be tables, one of the rounds will be last man standing. So we'll see a lot of weapons and so forth in those anyway. Jeff with the right hand into the face of Al Snow. Remember, this is Falls Count Anywhere. Jeff has already just hit Al Snow with a Twist of Fate anyway. Now it looks like he's going to go... No, he's taken Al Snow up into a powerbomb. Okay, Jeff Hardy just hit a powerbomb on the outside, but that should be enough anyway. Said the Twist of Fate was probably enough for Jeff Hardy anyway. It's still only a 2 count. Al Snow kicks out. Okay. Freaking Al Snow. Freaking Al Snow. What a man. Darby Allin sending Onita straight into Al Snow as Jeff Hardy sends Snow back into the ring. Clubbing blow to the back there by Darby Allin. Now bringing Onita up into the arm breaker. And now into a submission here. Not enough for the tap. Jeff Hardy working over the arm of Al Snow once again. Going to go for the pin for the 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Al Snow's doing really well here, actually. I'm surprised how well Snow is... Well, I say not doing well. What I mean is I'm surprised how long Al Snow's lasting for, is what I'm trying to say, really. Jeff Hardy, Twist of Fate once again. Surely this will be enough now to eliminate Al Snow for the 1, 2, and the 3. There we go. Al Snow is gone. Jeff Hardy picks up his second elimination of the match. Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin's an interesting battle, isn't it? Darby eliminates... Well, he doesn't eliminate Jeff. It's not one of those sort of matches, is it? But Darby Allin up on top. Dropping the knees right to the face of Jeff Hardy. I thought he might have been going coffin drop there for a second, you know. Jeff fighting back with the right hand. Nice running forearm. Jeff now pretending he's a crab there for a split second. Wow, Darby Allin really busted open here. As Onita, took Jeff up, and the drop kick by Darby Allin causing Onita to drop Jeff in a really difficult way. And now Onita just boots right into the gut of Darby Allin. I mean, that Crimson Mask can't be good for Darby Allin. It must be really, really buggering up his view. Onita now with the pin on Darby Allin. Jeff Hardy slowly back up to his feet. Only a 2 count. Darby's still in this one, but for how long can he survive? Jeff Hardy around the back of Onita looking for a backdrop, but Darby Allin throwing Onita into the ring steps. Darby Allin now. It's a bit tricky when it gets to a triple threat stage, because they do get a little bit over the top, don't they? Everyone starts swinging for everyone. Nice. Fall away slam there by Onita on Darby Allin. Oh, I think Darby just saved Onita there. He looked like he was being locked into a twist of fate there. Yeah, nobody seems to want to let anyone else do a move, do they? That's the problem at the moment. We need somebody to take a big hit and stay down for a few seconds just to allow this to happen. There we go. Okay, right. That should ease things off a little bit now as Jeff Hardy's going to go straight in for the pin on Darby Allin, who has taken a lot of damage. This could be enough. It's not. It's only a 2 still. Jeff now brings Darby Allin back up to a standing base. Forearm, another forearm. Another one as well. Darby rocked down to a knee. Darby Allin taking Jeff down, and then Onita just sending Darby Allin right into Jeff. Darby clatters down, and Darby's really struggling here. Really struggling. He's being taken down by both of his opponents, and he's heavily busted open as well. And Jeff now going after Onita. Darby Allin with a running knee strike in the back of Jeff Hardy. Darby with a big slaps across the chest. Now Onita just booting Darby Allin in the head. Jeff sends Darby back into the ring. Now Onita comes right around the back of Jeff into that shin breaker. This is the opportunity for Onita here to try and get this pin. Remember, the thing is with these matches, because we're given a point for each elimination as well, especially when it gets to this point, the people know that they want to try and get both eliminations here. They want to get both of those extra ranking points, because they know how important it can be, and that's why I feel like they're trying to stop each other from getting those pins, because they want the points themselves. They have the confidence in their ability to get both eliminations here. Darby now with Onita in the corner. And Darby looking like he could be going for that super duper whooper looperplex to the outside on Onita, and he does. Both of their spines clatter into the ground, and surely Darby's got to go for the pin on this. He does. The referee rolls out, and it's a 1, 2, and a 3. Onita is out. The elimination comes for Darby Allin. It's Darby versus Jeff now for the place in the next round. Darby Allin heading up to the top. Looking for the senton bomb. That would have been interesting on Jeff Hardy. Jeff saw it coming though, of course. Darby now tripping Jeff over. Now rolls him into the single leg Boston Crab. Will this be enough to get the elimination? I mean, a lot of damage has been done so far, so it's possible. No? No, maybe not. Darby now with a boot in the gut of Jeff, and Darby heading up the top. Is he thinking coffin drop? He is, and he lands the coffin drop. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3, and Darby Allin makes his way through to the next round of the Hardcore Championship Tournament. Well done, Darby Allin. Incredible victory. So from that one, we will see Onita, Tanaka, and the Big Boss Man all leave that match with -1 points. Al Snow will leave the match on 0 because he got 1 elimination and he was eliminated himself. Jeff Hardy will leave this match with an extra +1 with his 2 eliminations, but he was eliminated. Whereas Darby Allin will leave this match with a +3, 2 eliminations, and the match win gives him +3 from this match. Right, there we go. First match down the night. Darby Allin is the 5th man into the quarterfinals of this Hardcore Championship Tournament. Let's see who will be the 6th and joining him. Here we go then, match number 2 of the evening. Shane Douglas, Raven, Matt Tremont, John Zandig, Ricky Shane Page, and Ryuji Ito. So, 3 big CZW names in here in Zandig. I believe he used to be former owner. of CZW, early days. Ricky Shane Page and Matt Tremont. Ryuji Ito I've seen wrestle in Combat Zone Wrestling. I believe I've got a DVD somewhere, which is CZW versus BJW, and he was part of that. Of course, Shane Douglas, Raven, both from ECW, so it's a real mixture of generations here. And one of these 6 men will move on, like I said, and join Chessman, Taz, Haku, Bruiser Brody, and Darby Allin in the quarterfinals of this Hardcore Championship tournament. So by the end of the week, we'll crown our first Hardcore Champion. So what are we doing tomorrow? So tomorrow we're going to have 4 tables matches, and those tables matches will define who goes through to the semi-finals. Singles tables matches. The semi-finals will be 2 last man standing matches. And then the final will be a best 2 out of 3 tables match. So it's all lining up nicely. We're also going to have tomorrow a #1 contendership for the SWE Championship. John Moxley, Adam Cole, Sami Callihan, and Eddie Kingston. 4 men that have done very well in Combat Zone Wrestling over the years. One of those 4 will get an opportunity at Bret Hart on the final day. And we're also going to have the night after, on night number 4, we'll have Aja Kong, Awesome Kong, and Nia Jax in a triple threat to become the women's #1 contender. Have an opportunity to face Beth Phoenix on night number 5. So lots of action still to come. Of course, we already announced last weekend as well that we will have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn going up against Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Night number 5 as well, we've also booked Sue Young versus Rosemary versus Abaddon in a triple threat as well. So there's a lot of cool stuff to come still from this tournament. And of course, a hell of a lot of ranking points up for grabs for everyone as well. We've seen that already as Shane Douglas trying to eliminate Matt Tremont. Matt Tremont is a madman. I think he was in one of the last matches. I've not watched Combat Zone Wrestling for a few years now, but he was in the Cage of Death, or the whatever, what's it called now? Is it Cage of Death? I think it's called the Cage of Death. I'm not sure. Either way, it was mad. It really was absolutely mad. He, I'm pretty sure came off the top of the cage through a load of glass tables and everything, and he's out though. There's me bigging him up, and he's been eliminated by Raven. Raven gets the first elimination in this one. We're down to 5. Zandig's a mad... They're all madmen, to be honest. And I say this is not the last time we'll see some of these guys. We'll, obviously the Hardcore Championship will be a new belt moving forward. We'll try and get it defended most weekends at some point, and utilising some of the best hardcore wrestlers we can. Might have to use Dark as a way to try and get some of these up, as Zandig gets the elimination on Ricky Shane Page. No, that was Ryuji Ito, actually, sorry. Page has gone as well, though. Has Page gone as well? No, he hasn't. Okay, no. That was Ryuji Ito that's gone. Okay, we're down to the final 4 then. It's Ricky Shane Page, Zandig, Raven, and Shane Douglas. There's a running sit-out powerbomb there on Zandig. Referee was a bit too slow to get there. Ricky Shane Page, though, stalking. And looking for that discus big boot. Avoided, though. And hits a swinging neckbreaker. It's actually a pretty good Zandig, to be honest. If you don't know who Zandig is, if you do watch Botchamania, the guy that shouts, Jesus! That is Zandig. That was a really bad impression of it as well. I do apologise. Yeah, the guy who shouts Jesus is actually Zandig. As Shane Douglas going for the pin here on Raven. 1. Only a 1 count. No, nice. Big slam there by Zandig. Pin by him on Ricky Shane Page. And Zandig gets his 2nd elimination of the match. Okay. We're down to final 3 now then. Raven, Shane Douglas, and Zandig. wonder if any of these guys have... Well, obviously Raven and Shane Douglas have crossed paths before, but I wonder if either Raven and Shane Douglas have crossed paths with Zandig. They must have done in the past, I would imagine. Because CZW sort of came into existence not long after the disappearance of ECW. So that's my assumption anyway. There's a strong possibility it did happen. Oh. Only a 2 count there. Zandig now brings Shane Douglas back up, and Raven just reverse power slams him. Raven now catches Zandig. Douglas now brings Raven. Nope, Raven was playing possum. Caught him out. And this is good at the moment then for Zandig. He's getting an opportunity just to lay outside the ring and just protect himself while the other two battle. Smart play. I mean, Zandig already does have 2 eliminations. So probably, I mean, don't get me wrong, he would love an extra 2 eliminations to get those points. That'd be massive for him. But at the same time, just survive. As there's a package brainbuster by Shane Douglas on Raven. And there's the elimination. Shane Douglas eliminates Raven. We're down to the final 2. Zandig, the massive discus lariat on Shane Douglas. Drops into the pin. Will that be enough? 1, 2, and 3 it is. Zandig gets the win. Wow, okay. So in this match, Matt Tremont, Ricky Shane Page, and Ryuji Ito will all leave this match with a -1. Shane Douglas and Raven will come out of this match on 0 because they both got 1 elimination and were eliminated. Zandig, though, will come out of this match with +4. 3 eliminations and the match victory. So +4 for Zandig puts him in an incredible position, and I would imagine makes him one of the strong favourites to go on and win this competition. Only himself and Haku have so far managed to get 3 eliminations in their matches. And he moves on to the tables match quarterfinals. Right, let's see who number 7's going to be. And here we go then, match number 3 of the evening. We've got Bam Bam, Terry Gordy. We've got Terry Funk. We've got Cactus Jack. We've got Mance Warner. We've got Abyss. And we've got Little Spike Dudley. So a good mixture here. Of course, Spike from ECW and WWF. Mance Warner is another independent deathmatch wrestler. We've seen quite a lot in Combat Zone Wrestling. Abyss, of course, from Impact. Currently working for WWE. As a producer, I believe. And Bam Bam, Terry Gordy, Terry Funk, and Cactus Jack, 3 men that were in that legendary Japanese deathmatch tournament in the early 90s. So this should be an interesting one. Of course, we're going to put the 7th man into our quarterfinals. It's going to be randomly drawn once again, so it's not going to be decided by who's against who. So the winner of this one won't face the winner of the main event unless it works out that way. But yeah, let's say it'll be randomly drawn. It'll be pretty cool. I think we'll have some cracking matches. So far, on the way through, we've got Chessman, Taz, Haku, Bruiser Brody, Allin, and John Zandig. And of course, one of these 6 men and one of the men in our final match will join as well. As Terry Funk with a pile driver on Abyss, and Wow, Spike with a power driver on Cactus Jack as well. But Terry Funk, that's his finishing maneuver. I can't see the referee. I think it was only a 2 count. Looks like it because he's still going for the battle. And a big Dudley dog there by Spike as Mance Warner pinning Terry Gordy. Not quite enough. Surprised Spike didn't go for the win there on Cactus Jack after that big Dudley dog. Bam bam, Terry Gordy with the pile driver on Mance Warner. Now in with the pin. Will this be enough to eliminate Warner? No, it's not. It's still only a 2 count. Hello, Kitty. The kitty's here. Where is the kitty? Where is the kitty? As Cactus Jack does have a submission here, locked in a little Spike Dudley. Terry Funk now with a pin on Abyss. Tell you what, the referee's getting a hell of a workout here, just running around. There's the power drive by Cactus. That should be enough to get the elimination here on little Spike Dudley. The power driver on the outside. Referee slow to get there, but it should be enough still. No, it's only a 2. Only a 2 count. Mance Warner's got the pin here on Terry Gordy. Referee also actually distracted by the submission. This is actually, that's a 3 count over there, but referee's not spotted it. 1, 2. Wow, Mance Warner must have done some hella damage there because Terry Gordy stayed down there for like a 25 count. Abyss slams down Terry Funk. There's the pin. 2 and 3, and Abyss has knocked out Terry Funk. That for me is going to be a bit of a, I don't want to say a surprise, but a little bit of an underdog sort of thing there, I think. Talking of underdog, Spike going for the pin here on Cactus Jack, and only a 2 count. I even went to grab my pen there for a second to note that down. Spike now dropping the knees into the chest of Cactus Jack. Spike now stalking Cactus once again. Is he thinking for the big Dudley dog? He is on the outside. The Dudley dog slamming the face of Cactus into the Mactus. That was difficult to rhyme, and I don't think I pulled it off to be. It's still only a 2 count, though. Still only a 2 count. Mance Warner with the strikes in the gut of Abyss. So if Abyss does get through here, he's probably going to have the size advantage against more or less anybody. I don't think anybody massive has actually gone through yet. I don't think there's any big men in the final match either, to be honest. So if Abyss does make it through, he's definitely going to have a size advantage. Oh, wow. Mance Warner just slamming the face of Abyss into the mat. As my phone starts ringing, I thought I'd turn the volume down. Obviously, I didn't. And Mance Warner gets another elimination. This time Abyss is out, so no big men. No big men make it through to the next round. Okay. We're down to our final 3. Warner sending Cactus Jack into the ring. Warner already with 2 eliminations. Taking Cactus down again. I mean, I'd be... Again, I'm supposed to be staying impartial, but I have always been a massive Cactus Jack fan or Mick Foley fan since my very early days of watching wrestling. So I would be happy if Cactus was to make it through, but Spike just pile drivers him. Spike just pile driving Cactus Jack. And I must say, this has got to be the worst hardcore tournament I've ever seen in my entire life. Not a single weapon has yet been used in this hardcore tournament. This is an Extreme Rules 6-man Falls Count Anywhere elimination match. And nobody seems to want to use as weapons, but there's a double arm DDT. Cactus now with a pin on Spike. 1, 2... And little Spike Dudley is gone. Cactus Jack gets his first elimination of the match. Mance Warner hitting him with the strikes. And now, oh, wow, that's brutal. Just springing him back, neck first, into that top rope. That is a dangerous, dangerous maneuver, really. A very dangerous maneuver. Warner now with the knees in the side of the leg. As Warner now looking for those twisting toe holds. Wow. Very similar to Terry Funk, isn't it? Big clattering clothesline there by Cactus, though, bringing Mance Warner back up to his feet. Into the corner he goes. Warner in the corner. With a back elbow and a big boot as well. The bicycle boot. Cactus now tripping Warner over and looks to fold him over into that single leg Boston Crab. Remember, this is no disqualification, so a rope break means nothing in this. But Warner's able to fight free. Dropping a knee into the chest of Cactus, well, several knees. Warner rolls Cactus over into the pin for the 1, 2. No, only a 2 count still. Cactus has Warner locked in. Double arm DDT. He's got it out of nowhere. Will it be enough? Referee's very slow to get down, but 1, 2, and 3. And Cactus Jack does get the victory and the elimination. There we go. Cactus Jack is man number 7 into the quarterfinals of this Hardcore Championship tournament. We have 1 space left, which will be decided in tonight's main event. Whew. That was a big one, that, wasn't it? I must admit, I'm very happy with all the victors so far. Very happy with all the victors. We have 1 match remaining. Who will that be? Who will be joining Cactus Jack and the others as number 8 in our quarterfinals? Let's find out. Main event time. And here we go, our final first round match of this Hardcore Championship tournament. Makes me laugh how they blur out or star out the word hardcore from Hardcore Holly. It makes no sense to me, it really doesn't, but there we go. Either way. Right. So we've got Hayabusa, the Necro Butcher, Sabu, Sandman, Bob Holly, or Hardcore Holly, and Sick Nick Mondo to become the 8th and final man in our quarterfinals of the Hardcore Championship. I think we've got a few debuts here. I think we've seen a couple of these guys before as well, though. Definitely seen Necro Butcher before. I think Necro Butcher was actually in our very first match, wasn't he? Was it Necro Butcher versus Eddie Kingston the first night? Something like that? Might have been. Talking of Eddie Kingston, as I said earlier on, he will be part of a 4-man elimination hardcore match tomorrow to crown our number 1 contender for the SWE Championship. Going to be a very different style of match for Bret Hart. So far, he's defended that belt against Shawn Michaels. He's defended it against Vince McMahon. Will this be one defense too far for him? We'll have to wait and see. Nice arm breaker there by Sick Nick Mondo on the Sandman. I love the dodgy. You wouldn't have seen the dodgy entrances anyway, but the entrances of Sandman and Nick Mondo when they come through the crowd, because we've got a smaller arena, they start on the outside of the building and have to walk through the wall to continue going. It's a real weird one, it really is. You think they would have thought about that beforehand, wouldn't you? But there we go. Necro Butcher chopping down the Sandman. Interesting match, Necro Butcher versus Sandman. Necro Butcher now with Sandman up on the top, and is he looking here? He's going Frankensteiner. He went for a Frankensteiner on the Sandman. Necro Butcher now drops into the pin. Oh my god, he's got it. He's actually pulled it out of the bag. I've lost my pen. Where's my pen gone? Oh, where has my pen gone? I found a pen. Right, Necro Butcher eliminates Sandman. That's a big elimination, that is. I thought Sandman might be one of the favourites for this one, but... Sabu now with a pin on Sick Nick Mondo. And Sabu gets elimination on Nick Mondo. We're down to the final 4. Necro Butcher, Sabu, Hayabusa. We're down to the final 4 or the final 3 here? I think we're down to the final 3. I don't think I saw who eliminated Bob Holly there, you know. Looks like someone eliminated Bob Holly and I missed that. Okay, I'll update that at the end. Not too bad. I mean, I've only missed 1 elimination so far this show. That's pretty good for me. Hayabusa with a quick roll up here on Necro Butcher. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Sabu now bringing Necro Butcher back up. Hayabusa strikes. Hayabusa really going for it here. They're all strikeless, so when it gets down to a final 3, it does get very messy in these situations. They just seem to want to swing constantly at each other. Nice tornado head scissors takedown by Hayabusa there on Sabu. Necro Butcher, nice running bulldog, slamming the face of Sabu into the mat. Quick roll up though, once again by Necro Butcher on Sabu, only a 2 count. Cheeky little strike there by Necro Butcher, and ooh, Hayabusa sending Sabu face first into the post. And back of the head first by Hayabusa into the mat as well. Necro Butcher looking pretty good here. He would love to become our first hardcore champion. Hayabusa flattens Necro Butcher, brings him back up to a standing base. As Sabu's back up as well, and Hayabusa flattens Necro Butcher, but instead of going for the pin, tries to turn around and go after Sabu. This is why I said earlier on about people wanting to get all the eliminations, wanting to get all the points. He had a chance there to finish off Necro Butcher, but decided to continue on to try and get the extra point. Sabu flattens the Necro Butcher with that big clothesline. And now Sabu heading up top. And he's going to go with that big over leg drop. What's that called again? It's got a name, hasn't it? It's not the overcastle, is it? Oh, I can't remember what it is now. But either way, it's enough for Sabu to get the elimination on Necro Butcher, who is out now. Sabu's second elimination, potentially third. I don't know who eliminated Bob Holly. So Sabu versus Hayabusa now for a place in the quarterfinals. And it's Hayabusa taking him up into the Michinoku, well, the Falcon Arrow, should I say, sorry. Into the pin for the 1, 2, and no! Maybe not then. Got a bit too overconfident there by the sounds of it, didn't I? Nice belly-to-belly slam there by Hayabusa on Sabu. Dropping the knee in the face of Sabu as well. Nice takedown there by Hayabusa on Sabu. And now folds him up like an accordion here into the surfboard. Will Sabu tap? I don't think he'll tap. Sabu's an incredibly resilient man. It's going to take a lot to make him tap, won't it? Hayabusa now brings Sabu back up to a standing base. Scoops him up and slams him down to the side. That could be enough for Hayabusa to walk through to the quarterfinals of the... No, again, Sabu able to kick out this time. Sabu, lovely running dropkick right into the ankles of Hayabusa, flattened him down. And this is Sabu's chance. Of course, he won. Well, he didn't win. He eliminated the Necro Butcher with a leg drop, and now goes for another leg drop. This time just a standard one, not a flipping one. There's the pin for the 1, 2, and a 3, and Sabu does get it. Sabu with 3 eliminations, potentially 4, depending on the Bob Hardy situation, and the win. So that's massive for Sabu, that is. Loads of points as well. Hoist him up the rankings, and Sabu will move on. So our quarterfinalists then are going to be Chessman, Taz, Haku, Bruiser Brody, Darby Allin, Zandig, Cactus Jack, and Sabu. That is who we'll see in tomorrow's 4 tables matches in this Hardcore Championship tournament. It's been a fun one tonight. It's been a long one once again, but it's been a fun one. So tomorrow night we've got the 4 quarterfinals tables matches for you, as well as the 4-man elimination #1 contendership for the SWE Championship. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thanks for watching. Love you all. See you all tomorrow. Auf Wiedersehen, all the other good stuff. Good night.